I've had enough of the illegals. I want them out.
There is no free speech anymore.
I don't care. There's no more white guilt for me.
If you get your house burgled, the police will never show up. But if you say a boy cannot be a girl, you'll get 15 police officers at your door.
We are the start of a counter-revolution.
We grew up knowing freedoms, and we will get those freedoms back for our kids and our grandchildren. Yes, we will.
Well, let's say freedom of speech and multiculturalism are not compatible.
We expect more actions to be taken from the current Washington administration, from President Trump.
Mainstream media are spreading propaganda. They are paid by the government.
I lördag samlades hundratusentals i London för att fredligt demonstrera mot massinvandringen och den brittiska regimens ständiga inskränkningar av yttrandefriheten under parollen Unite the Kingdom. Bakom initiativet stod aktivisten Tommy Robinson som bjudit in ledande patriotiska politiker och opinionsbildare från hela västvärlden. Innan vi går vidare vill jag bara uppmana dig som kan att också stödja mitt arbete. Antingen genom att swisha ett bidrag eller bli prenumerant på Substack. Då får du också tillgång till exklusivt innehåll för bara 60 kronor i månaden.
Jag har aldrig sett en politisk figur som är så populär som Tommy Robinson. Han är verkligen det brittiska folket med sig. Det är ett massivt pådrag här. Tusentals fans har samlats för att stödja Tommy Robinson i hans kamp för yttrandefrihet. Tommy Robinson is kind of greeted as a rock star here.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We all love him. I think he's going to be the man who saves our country. We're just being invaded by too many of them. There's fucking thousands upon thousands coming in every month, and it's going to get to a point where we're going to be outnumbered, or they're going to turn on us.
Come on, this way.
Clear, left and right. Move, left and right.
Pushing his way.
Sorry. We're going this way.
Well, free speech is dying. They killed Charlie Kirk. Right, let's go. We got to fight. The West is imploding, and it's not safe no more. There's no need to be guilty. It was the British who ended slavery, and we fought to end slavery. We lost men, soldiers, sailors to end slavery. So fuck it. I don't care. There's no more white guilt for me.
I've had enough of the illegals. I want them out. There's hundreds of thousands of us white British being evicted to rehome these, and this is not being reported on.
Do you feel that change is coming?
Yes. Absolutely, yes.
From who and from what?
From us. From everybody uniting. I think it's going to be a big change.
What do you think about Reform UK?
I'm not really a fan of Nigel. I don't trust him one bit.
Well, you can't say anything, especially in Britain now. If you say a boy can't be a girl or a girl can't be a boy, you get the police at your door. You know, if you get burgled, if you get your house burgled, the police will never show up. But if you say a boy cannot be a girl, you'll get 15 police officers at your door.
We want to appreciate the leader of this cultural movement. Unite the kingdom. For the last 20 years, there has been a globalist revolution. They have attacked the family, they've attacked Christianity, they've opened the borders, they've flooded our nations. We are the start of a counter-revolution.
You are told that you are alone. You are told that you don't matter. They can put us in prison. They can shoot us. They can lock us up, but they will not stop us now. Because we not here because we hate. We are not here because we want bad things for other people. We are here because we grew up knowing freedoms, and we will get those freedoms back for our kids and our grandchildren. Yes, we will. I don't care. But do not ask me to believe the same shit that you believe. There are only two biological sexes, and that's all there will ever be.
And all the friends that didn't come with you today, they'll be thinking, shit, I should have turned up to that, because there's about 3 million beautiful, patriotic people here. Stop wearing dresses. We have to put the armor.
Charlie, followed them for a long time now.
Oh, okay.
And I can't really say, I'm just broken-hearted, like thousands of people, you know. Such a good man, taken like that. It's just unbelievable, you know, what's happening. Just pray to God that we get another one, that we can get another Charlie to carry on his work. Lord have mercy on him.
It was a great event. I think more than 1 million people gathered together here to defend free speech, because free speech is under threat. It's under threat because of multiculturalism. If you import religions like Islam, you have to understand that free speech is over and out. And also several values who are important for us as Europeans are under attack. Not only the freedom of speech and democracy, but also the equality between man and woman, the separation of the state and the church. Those values, who are the fundaments of our European society, are under threat at this moment. And I think that, well, let's say freedom of speech and multiculturalism are not compatible.
You're a politician, but you're also kind of an expert regarding Islam. Can you tell me what threat the Islamization posed against free speech?
Well, Islamization is one of the biggest threats for free speech. That's obvious. There is always somebody who is offended in a multicultural society. Or you offend the prophet, or you offend their religion, or you offend the way they dress, the headscarf, or whatever. So they never integrate. We don't even talk about assimilate into our society. They want to stay on their own. They want to do whatever they want, but they come over here. They try to infiltrate our society, not to live together with us, but to take over our society.
Half of the Romanian people got their vote cancelled in the presidential race, and the only chance we could succeed in our battle for identity, for God, for family, is to unite our forces. So Tommy Robinson is here fighting alongside with the Englishman. Next Saturday I'm with Marion Maréchal in Paris. We must unite our forces against satanic globalists that are trying to finish our civilization.
How is the situation regarding free speech in Romania in particular?
Well, since COVID onwards, the government got involved in censoring the social media. They cancel candidates if they don't like them, if they are not part of the deep state and of the establishment. And we could say we have less and less free speech. We are a country that suffered a lot because of this. We were under the communist rule. So we know how to face dictatorship, and we are not ready to have a lack of freedom of speech in our country. And the only chance, because the globalists are working together, is that the patriotic forces join and work together also.
You were very close on being the president of Romania. Do you think that deep state forces and other forces within the government were part of your not succeeding in the election?
100%. There was meddling with our elections from the external information services in France. Like Pavel Durov said on Telegram, they took over the communication, and the problem is with the current administration of the European Commission. This is why I have only respect to the Swedish Democrats, our partners in the European Parliament, and I hope that very soon Ursula von der Leyen is gone, and I expect more actions to be taken from the current Washington administration, from President Trump, against the DSA and against anything that blocks freedom of speech.
Of course, the people are turning against the mainstream media, and this is because the mainstream media are spreading propaganda. They are paid by the government. They are not doing journalism, they are doing propaganda. You know, we just discovered a scandal in the European Parliament. The EU was paying OCCRP network 600,000 euro just right after the election. And the members of the OCCRP network, this media, were those who blackmailed a high number of EU critics during the election. So what is happening here, you know, the media are criticizing some certain politicians who are against the EU, who are against migration, who are against the globalistic agenda, and they get paid by the European Union. And those this network was paid for decades from the USAID money from the US, and Donald Trump stopped this financing, and we are going to stop it as well here in Europe.
How is the situation regarding Islamization here in Britain?
I think we are very much seeing it take place, but not in an overt way. It is happening through the number of children that are being born in the Islamic community, and now because of the problem of things like illegal immigration and massive numbers of Islamic males entering the country, we have a real concern about where they're going to go with this. Jesus taught to care for the strangers and the orphans and the widows. He also shows us in the Gospels that we need to be mindful of good governance. You know, when you put the strangers, the orphans and the widows ahead of people in your own country that's suffering, to me that's morally wrong. That's not in keeping with the gospel. And you've had when I look at the Anglican Church, when I look at other denominations in the UK, for 40 odd years we've had a progressive liberal agenda that has taken far more precedence in the church than actually remaining true to biblical truth, true to classic church doctrine. When you change the scriptures and you change the doctrine of the church to accommodate a cultural agenda, you are in very dangerous territory.
And why is that so? Why are so many churches turning to liberalism?
Because liberalism is easy. You don't have to put your head above the parapet. You don't have to fight for it. It's, you know, we'll just go with the flow kind of thing, and you see the perversion of doctrine that results of it with the, you know, female priests, same-sex marriage, homosexual clergy, all of these things. I've nothing against those individuals as people, but I have serious problems with a church institution that changes our doctrine, changes our canon to accommodate a social agenda. When you emulate something, you become the thing you emulate, and the church is spending far too much emulating culture instead of realizing we're supposed to be separate, we're supposed to be different, we are supposed to be the moral voice of society, not pick a team and play sides.
Shit, vilken dag. Massvis med poliser också här för att skydda mötes från vänsterextremister som inte kan acceptera att det finns folk som vill begränsa invandringen.